Oh, fuck.
Adam and Corwin are playing games.
They're both so stupid and lame.
The show is going to hell. In a handbasket.
Hey there, interwebs. I'm Adam. That's Corwin. This is HandbasketGaming, and we are continuing to play West of Loathing. And we're talking to Angus McDonald. They don't want to admit it, but it's Angus McDonald from the Adventure Zone.
His name could easily be Joe Satriani, though.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Just let me ask you one question, and then we should lock our door after I'm gone. I got this, because I know what his voice is supposed to sound like on the podcast. I understand, ma'am. What would you like to know? Are you on the roof of the train? Excuse me? The murderer left a note saying he's on the roof of the train. Are you? No, ma'am. I'm in the passenger compartment. Right, good. That'll be all. What the fuck? We don't make any sense at all. Alright, let's check the second one. Open the door to the second passenger compartment and look inside. There's a portly man in a dapper gray suit with a tiny meticulously waxed mustache and not, I'd like to clarify, an enormous bushy one.
Excuse me, sir. Is there some way I might be of assistance, madam?
When he tries to do French, he can't do French, and it kills my soul. Sorry to bother you, but there's a murderer on the loose, and I'm checking the passenger compartments.
Sacre bleu! Is this is a very serious, mon ami. Allow me to... Do you use my little gray cells?
I don't know what that means. But no thank you. Let me just ask you one question.
Well, certainly. I am at your service.
Are you on the roof of the train?
The roof of the train, madam? Right now?
That's right.
None. I am here in conversations with you.
Southern French. Good. That's all. So I think they're just trying to convey to us, clearly the murderer is on the roof of the car, and anyone who is in their compartment is not this is not the murderer thing, or murderer's compartment. But yeah, anyway, you open the door to the third passenger compartment and find nobody inside. Since the note from the murderer says he was going to be on the train of the roof, that means he couldn't be in his passenger compartment. Thanks, game. Thanks. And since there's no one inside this passenger compartment, whoever the compartment belongs to can only, by process of elimination, be on the roof. Which means the person who rented this compartment must be the murderer. Probably. The only clue you find in here is a luggage ticket, though it has the number 3 on it.
That's a third luggage.
If there's anybody in here, okay. The only passenger in this compartment is a middle-aged woman who is writing something in a notebook. She looks up as you enter and greets you with a friendly northeastern accent.
Why, hello. Is there something you need, dear?
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. And I don't want to alarm you, but there's a murderer on board the train and I'm investigating.
A murderer on a train? My goodness.
One of those northeastern robots.
That would be a wonderful premise for my next novel.
Oh, is this supposed to be Agatha Christie? No, she's British. Sure, why not? Anyway, I just need to ask you one question.
Go right ahead, dear.
According to my evidence, the murderer is on the roof of the train. Are you on the roof of the train?
No. No, dear.
Alright, thanks for your time.
Would you like a meat pie? They're homemade.
No, thanks.
You have a look at this playing card before you go.
Goodbye. What? Okay, that's clearly a messenger? What the fuck? Oh, because I started to say reference and read passenger. Today's a rough day, guys.
We're having a weird day.
FYI. Okay, I got the passenger train key. Boom. Yay! Nice. Finally make it to the passenger car. One car back from the locomotive, which may be confusing if you thought locomotive meant the entire train. So I could just say the engine, except that also refers to the engine itself, that is, the actual steam engine that makes the train go, and not just the frontmost car of the train. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. Suddenly, Norton clambers in the window. He must have dramatically clung to the side of the train in order to reveal at the last minute that he hadn't actually been defeated. Dang it. He runs into the frontmost car of the train and locks the door. What a jerk. Maybe you could get some of the passengers to help you break down the door and arrest him. Or maybe you can kick down the door and shoot him until he can't bother anyone anymore. Up to you. I think Crazy Legs McGee over here is going to help us. Guy is totally franticking, which is a word I just made up that means ranting and frantic panic. Everyone else is ignoring him as hard as they can. Oh, we're talking to that guy. Hey, buddy, you okay?
It's all a lie. We ain't never gonna get to Frisco. Frisco probably doesn't even exist. They've been teasing to see how long we can survive on this complimentary peanuts and a bottled water. And now they're driving us into the desert with some kind of government camp. They're gonna use our organs to fuel alien flying machines. $5 says that's what's actually happening.
Oh,
right
we don't
now.
have percussive maintenance. I don't know where we could have learned that. Also, my panicking flailing arms became dancing there at the end, and
It was hot dancing, though.
well, yeah, I was doing it. This professional-looking guy is frowning at a sheet of paper and occasionally scribbling on it with a pencil and just erasing what he wrote. They talk to him. Excuse me, can you help me with something?
Sorry, I'm busy. Ask my wife or my daughter. God knows she can do something to keep her occupied.
What are you working on?
It's quite academic. I am sure you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
If you must know, I am a scholar of foreign antiquities. I am attempting to resolve this ancient conundrum from the Far East.
Guy.
Damn it! Okay, good luck. Woman just ignores you. Woman is focusing on her knitting and ignoring general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip because the scarf she made could accommodate a whole marching band. Talk to her. Excuse me, ma'am.
Whatever it is, I want no part of it. I'll keep myself to myself, and I have no desire to get involved. Thank you very much.
Come on, this is important. A crazy guy stole the train, and I need your help rescuing him or ever get to Frisco.
I'm sure everyone will sort itself out in the end, and in the meantime, I have plenty of wool.
My brain just left me in that moment. I was... not enough hog swallowing.
Gotta swallow more hogs.
Overweight man in a three-piece suit and bowler is probably a banker or something. His eyes are closed, his posture is relaxed, but the clench of his jaw betrays his aggravation.
Yep.
Hi, excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
A crazy jerk calling himself Emperor Norton has hijacked the train, and I need volunteers to help me bust down the door and arrest him.
I see, and?
And will you help me?
No, I'd really rather not. That sounds quite strenuous, perhaps even dangerous.
Come on, please.
No, I don't think so. I'm quite comfortable here, and I prefer to avoid stress.
Pretty please.
Again, no, I suppose to avoid things that might raise my blood pressure.
Pretty please with sugar on top.
Sugar is one of those things.
Pretty please with gravy on top.
Gravy's another. Look, please just leave me alone.
Please, 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 please,
No.
please, 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 please,
No.
please, 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 please,
Stop
please,
that.
please, 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 please,
I said no.
please, please,
Stop
please,
asking.
please,
You're really
please.
getting on my nerves.
I'll stop asking if you say yes.
No, damn it.
Please, 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 please.
All right, God, fine. I'll help. Just leave me alone.
Oh, I love it. This lady is flipping through a book titled "Birds of the Western Territory." Since most of the place is desert, it isn't a very long book. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
A crazed psycho has taken over the train's engine car, and I need volunteers to help break down the door to arrest him.
Oh my, I certainly couldn't be of any help with that. I'm very conflict averse.
What if I told you he hates birds and is determined to outlaw them from the territory after he seizes power?
That's very sly, but I know you're only saying that because you saw the book I'm reading.
Yeah, you got me there.
Any other ideas to convince me?
Suddenly, you
Zip.
hear a tapping at the passenger car window, as of something gently rapping at the passenger car window. What the? Russell? You open the window and your pet crow Russell flaps in and perches on your shoulder. Hey, buddy, good to see you.
Oh
Oh
my gosh, what a beautiful crow, and he knows you?
Oh, sure, me and Russell go way back in episode 1.
Oh,
I rescued him from a cat when he was only just out of the nest and raised him as a pet. I set him free when I left home recently.
but what is he doing here? Has he been following you since then?
No. He probably just happened to be flying by and spotted me on the roof of the train and recognized me. Crows are very smart like that.
That's amazing. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have an avian friend like that.
Well, I'll make him be your friend, because that's how birds work. I'm still going to be doing a lot of traveling after this, I figure, so I can't really drag Russell along with me. But I bet Russell wouldn't mind being pals with a nice lady in Frisco who helped save the train. What do you think, Russ?
Caw!
And flaps over to the perch again, blah, blah, blah. Oh, pecks at her shoulder in friendly manner.
Caw!
I suppose that was friendly enough. Ow. My good. It's your line.
My goodness, how could I refuse? It's pleasure to meet you, Russell. My name's Annabelle.
Awesome. I'll let you know when we're ready. Cool, we got 2 people helping. Man is busy ignoring you. His daughter is not ignoring you. Little girl is peering out the window of the train, clearly bored out of her mind. Talk to her. Hi there. Busy?
No. All my toys and friends are in the luggage, and it's boring, and I hate it.
Do you want to help me out with something really important?
Huh, like what?
Well, a bad guy took over the engine car, and I need some people to help me break down the door and arrest him.
What? Lady, I'm just a little girl.
Hey now, that's not a good attitude. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do anything just because you're a girl.
But, okay, yeah, I'll bust the crook's face in.
I think that has a lot more to do with the little part. Like, being a child is the hurdle here, Grizzly. Wow, that's the spirit.
But you gotta pay me in advance.
Geez, you're learning a little too fast. All right, what do you want?
I like stuffed animals.
I'll be right back. Knit me a stuffed animal. Nope. Okay. All right. Well, we got 2 people.
Is there any way we can find a stuffed animal, or shall we just do it?
Oh, we could check let's check the luggage.
Yeah.
See if
But where is the luggage?
right here. I just walked past it and it did nothing for us. We could go fight the murderer? No, let's not fight
I'm afraid if you go up there, the murderer's just gonna one-shot you.
That's
Not even saying because you're a punk. I think that's the way the story would go. It'd be like, hey, you came up here to meet the murderer. Duh, you got
that's
murdered.
not because you're a punk. Thanks, Cor. You are a punk, but that's not why you're gonna die to this murderer. I guess we've got everybody we can get. Let's do it. Pound on the door to the locomotive or engine car or cab or whatever. Open up, Norton.
No.
All right then, I'm coming in.
Oh yeah? You and what army, lady?
Glance back at the passengers. Me and this. Oh. I'll get back to you on that. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out a way to convince one more person because we got 2 and we need a 3rd. So we just need to bump up stats or find a stuffed animal or do something. So we're going to pause and do that. So we look through our inventory and we have nothing that can help us right now. So we're going to try to fight him. And if we lose, we'll restart the day and then we can eat a bunch of stuff and hopefully up our mysticality to the point where we can convince the 3rd guy. Boom!
Jams.
Yes.
Go to Guntown.
All right.
Or is that a poison bullet?
Well, we can poison him a bunch and poison him with that. I say we go balls out. What do you think?
Oh, balls out, absolutely.
All right. Okay. We're just going to poison the shit out of him. And then, because if we poison him for 45, then we do 126 of damage.
All right, stop. I don't think that's stacking anything.
It absolutely is. There's a number over his head. It's like you don't watch the show
I was
sometimes.
literally watching it. They said 30, then you did a second time, and it didn't change at all, and you did a 3rd time.
That's because it had already changed. Okay, so we could do 117 to 129 plus 45 is not quite enough. So,
Magic bullet.
Yep. Back and to the left. And yeah, between this and the poison hitting him once, as long as he doesn't one-shot us, we win. If he one-shots us, we wasted a bunch of items. Oh, hey!
Hey, good work.
Nailed it! Well, that's one way to deal with an antagonistic bureaucrat. Not strictly speaking a legal or moral way, but it's hard to argue with success, especially when you're dealing with a crazy old bastard who poisoned your eyes and kidnapped an entire train. Boom! Nailed it!
You did it. Thanks, boss.
No problem.
We got the track laid right to the station now, the first ever cross-country railroad, thanks to Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, and particularly you. You did a real good job, Grizzly Watson.
Aw, shucks, don't mention it. Wait, does that mean, did we... Like, that felt like we beat the game. But...
Nah, that was just a thing. Oh, wait a minute.
Now playing the final cutscene. Looks like somebody on the train. Somebody on the train got a job as the projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free because movies only have recently been invented and nobody has figured out that you can charge for them yet. No, doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you will still be right here and can keep playing if you want.
Let's see the final cutscene.
Cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like. With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes.
Yes, they did.
But thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because of some cow attacked their wagon.
Truth.
Yep, look at all those not on fire people.
San Francisco.
Cluncies, which are chuncies?
Yeah.
Sure.
Look at them fancy houses.
Wow, yeah, those are very nice houses. All right, continuing. With the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job, but in of an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post.
Nice. That's an important one.
Yeah,
I always pay attention to what the Tuesday Evening Post says.
Yeah, way better than the Wednesday Morning Post.
Yeah, well, Wednesday morning's a joke.
Dissatisfied with the thought of returning to her old life in Boring Springs, Doc opened a free clinic in Frisco and lived out the rest of her days as a practicing doctor. Frisco's loose moral atmosphere and the opening of a mercury mine a ways down the peninsula meant she stayed too busy to worry much most days.
Nice.
Mercury is extremely poisonous. The clinic was so important to Frisco's eventual counterculture movement that a popular song was written about it. The refrain was, "You can get rid of anything you want at Alice's clinic."
What's up, Doc? Nice
Hey!
achievement.
Cool. Oh, that's the line to the clinic. Okay.
Look at the wavy arm guy.
Too late. I can't. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His cult fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth because of the first rule of Kurtzfilt is you cannot stop talking about Kurtzfit. Yeah.
Nice.
They got me again.
Oh, they're gonna
Kurtz
do that
till it
thing.
hurts. No Kurtz pain, no Kurtz gain. The washboard guy and the jaw harp lady formed a band called Washmouth. They were popular, though you never met anyone who actually liked them. Okay, it does not look like he is playing the washboard. I'm just
He's playing the dick
washing.
whistle.
Oh, he's working the other, giving the old stranger. You solve 5 of Breadwood's problems. With the increase in morale and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint and refresh the facade of the Buttery Biscuit. Still a drunk horse, though.
Still wasted.
Yep. Wow, this is certainly continuing. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Look at that thriving business.
There.
You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios at Fort Memoriam. They still talk about you.
There's nothing else going on.
Remember when that grizzly guy? Oh, too fast.
She's really good at this game.
With your help, Roy's Jelly Beans monument. With your help, Roy's Bean Jelly.
With your help, Roy's Beans Jelly.
Fuck you! You think it's easy? With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, the first thing they had to build is a town nearby. But once they did, hooey!
We weren't ever going to do it until we did it together.
You left Dirtwater a nicer town than you found it. The streets were a little safer, the people were a little wealthier, the children liked ice cream just a little more. The ice cream thing might not have been because of you, I guess. That looks nice.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
As for you, after your adventure, you settled into Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to seek your fortune. Unfortunately, you ended your adventure nearly penniless. Oh well, maybe Rufus can find somebody else to look up to.
That's funny.
In 1906, all of the remaining cows in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd. Led by the infernal sadist Duke Bovicus, a cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Uh-oh.
You know, we never did do anything about
Yeah,
demon
maybe
cows.
we were supposed to do something with the necromancers. I thought it was a subplot. Turns out it was just a plot.
Oh.
Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in at the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all of the townsfolk of Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. Did they have ants in their eyes? 420 years later, deep beneath the ground, ancient machines silently stopped doing the thing they were built to do. It's probably fine. You and everybody you know are dead by then, and most of humanity has moved to space. Still, though, it's a shame about the planet. There were some cool bars there. So that's the El Vibrato
That we never did.
that we
anything
never
with.
did either. Thank you for playing. You're welcome. Thank you for making this game. This was a lot of fun.
I mean, sure, we let the world die. And with
That's
death cows.
400 years
Hey,
later.
West Cleveland did animations. Nice work, buddy.
Yeah, I don't like the west side of Cleveland, though.
That's where I live.
And my
Aw.
secret brother, Zach Johnson, did the design, art, and writing. Extra special thanks to some other people.
Dan Bob.
Oh boy. Okay, so
Guys, we highly recommend you play this game and do all the stuff we didn't do.
yeah, maybe like if you guys want us to circle back and handle the necromancers, the El Vibrato, the end, just let us know.
And we'll do it, probably.
Yep.
Maybe.
If you've enjoyed it, might enjoy Kingdom of Loathing, which is that's where this all started. And on the next episode, we'll play something else, or we'll continue this.
Depending
Just
on what
let us
you
know
want.
what you want.
What hobby do we want to get into?
Yeah, like if money or time were not an issue anymore,
We're gonna
what
do this
what
hobby.
would we shoot the moon and get into? Answer down below. We'll record the right answers and give shout-outs to people who get it right. Give us game suggestions down there as well, and we'll do our best to play them. If you like our stuff, subscribe to the channel. If you have friends who would like our stuff, please show the videos to them. Bye, guys.
See ya. Poo 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 poo.